Now recording.
I see what you did there. You ain't wrong. You now, Ray recording. Just like, remember that time I did that promo on you and I hit you with ray tracing? That was witty. Took me like 6 bathroom breaks to come up with that. 6.
Yeah, it's all about
6 times. Breaks. Well, I used to take one. Yeah, I used to take one at 10:30 every day. It was like clockwork. And that was, and then I would roll that into a regular 15-minute break, so I'd get like a 25-minute break. It was a pretty killer move.
Game in the system. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone ever tell you that like that is your break? They're like, what were you doing? Like going to the bathroom. And they're like, well, that was your break.
Nah, nobody really, like, you got to understand that would require my boss to confront me with like conflict. And he's very non-confrontational, so it's okay. Like, it all works out.
I used to be afraid of conflict. I don't give a shit. Fuck everybody. Like, kiss my ass. Fuck you. I'm the boss. Do what I say.
Aww.
You don't like it, go home. I don't like you. I'm fucking like you at all. I don't like you at all, crazy fucking guy. You're a piece of shit. You're just a big piece of shit. And because of you and one other person, I have very little sympathy for people who like to use their as weapons. As weapons, Ray. That's what they do. They use it as weapons. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
The thing that I will say is that they make it harder for people whenever they are going through something legitimate that like there's a stigma attached. And so it's
same thing with COVID. If you've had it, you're still a devil. Steer clear.
Oh God, you guys! All right, I know this is we gotta get going because it's late and shit. I'm sorry. I fell asleep on my floor couch. You take a look at the picture I sent you. My legs all fell asleep.
I wanna fall asleep on a floor couch.
Somehow my YouTube ended up in some stupid football thing where these guys were dissecting plays. You might like this, Ray. They're talking about the Jets versus Chiefs from 2011. Where the Jets went 97 yards for a touchdown and only gained 9 net yards because everything else was a penalty. Yeah. And then I fell asleep in the fucking middle of it. And goddamn.
That sounds amazing. Penalties.
Yeah. All right.
Keep the flags in your pockets, refs.
Thank you. Randy, you look good, buddy. Thank you for the yellow glasses. And,
you're welcome. It's the John Goodman look from The Big Lebowski.
That's it. Thank you. I couldn't place the name.
Your opinion, man.
There it is. All right,
that's
you guys,
like
you ready?
Opinion,
it's time to do.
Come on, Donnie.
Season 4, 151, boys. 151. There we go.
Do we got a new intro?
No, I like my intro.
Oh,
I like it.
Oh, okay. It's just a new season. You always do a new intro. Like, I can get that one site back.
There's only so much I can jerk off all over this show, and let's just leave it the way it is, okay?
Okay.
It's sticky.
Saying every season you get a new intro.
He used to do a World of Warcraft advice podcast. He even did the original Drunken podcast.
I forgot to put ice in my goddamn
changing
glass.
the game.
Fuck.
And influencing a generation of podcasters.
What, are you new?
But he was disgraced, accused of crimes he never committed, shamed, he disappeared. By the grace and generosity of Mr. Rich Dickman, he was raised again. Seconded by his co-host, definitely not main host, Ray, Rem Dickman has returned, sexier and more handsome than ever. This is The Rich Dickman Show, the greatest podcast ever produced by Rich Dickman with Rem and Ray. Featuring executive producer Randy, producer Ryan, Maddie from Australia, hot drummer Newsbaden, and Svensson. The Rich Dickman Show, your slightly better than mediocre podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 151 of The Rich Dickman Show, the podcast that is slightly better than mediocre. I was a little too loud there, and I apologize. But my name is Rem. I am back at you once again at this thing we do every week with my boys, my bros, my main dudes. First of all, there's totally unavailable Ray. Ray, what's going on with you, buddy? How many hate crimes have you experienced as an Asian man this week?
Ooh, actually, so many. Many. Even if they weren't directed at me, they were directed at my people. Therefore, I by association, I'm still offended, highly offended.
I apologize on behalf of my people because we are the only ones committing hate crimes. Yeah, so I'm sorry. And over there, we've got the new darling of podcasting. All right, everybody's favorite sidekick and co-host in his yellow glasses. What's up, Randy? Bo Bandy, what's up, buddy?
Oh, well, this past week I tried crab rangoon pizza, which I think is a hate crime towards Asians.
Yes.
But overall, I am excellent.
Awesome. So tonight we're dedicating episode 151 to our people, our brothers like Ray and his people. That's what this is atoning for all the sins of the hate crimes that we commit that we're all being blamed for. Because we're all, how dare you distinguish one person from the rest? You know what I'm saying, Ray? I've never heard of such crazy shit in my life. How some guy who got pissed off for being a sex addict and went and killed a bunch of people, and now all of a sudden it's my fault. We live in some crazy fucking times, and I'm sorry for that. Anyways, we're gonna have fun tonight. Yeah. I just woke up. About 20 minutes ago, and I still got to find my footing. I'll probably edit a lot of that out. We'll see how it goes. But we're here. So last week
you finally came to your senses and apologized. That's
yes. All. No, thank you. No, not thank you. You're
finally.
Welcome. Yeah.
151 episodes in. Huelhauser tried to tell you episode 4 what you needed to do, Rim, and here we are. Still learning a lesson.
Here we are.
I did discover the secret to overcoming the hate crimes. So it's like a light bulb going off over my head as I was driving to work this morning.
Yeah.
And I realized while listening to the radio, some Journey came on. And for the longest time, I could never distinguish whether the lead singer was a guy or a girl, just based on the voice. And then it hit me. Guys with high-pitched voices become the most popular. I mean, think about it, like Michael Jackson, Bruno Mars, like any of these guys, like how many singers and pop stars and all these people like Justin Bieber, all of them, they have high-pitched voices. So I've decided, henceforth, I'm just going to talk in a really high-pitched voice to really connect with the audience.
Yes.
And they're just going to absolutely love it. So basically from here on out, I'm just going to use a high-pitched voice and oh my goodness, it's just going to be a hit.
I've talked to you on the phone
Mickey
before,
Mouse.
and that's how you sound. So you're not just using a voice; that is your voice. So thank you for being honest.
Yeah, this is it's my sexy voice
with us.
This whole time you've been using a modulator, and now we've got you. You've admitted you fessed up on the show, and
I'm connecting with a broader audience.
Yes, it'll make my job editing easier. So thank you for that. Yeah. Let's get into some Randy, my man. You had quite a week last week. You didn't do much, right?
I so did. Oh, buddy, I think I'm still hungover. No, I wasn't really hungover, but I was still drunk the next day. That's for damn sure.
You were drunk for 3 days.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
Yeah,
I don't normally drink like that, but I'm starting again tonight, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So Randy was on the Not For Human Consumption podcast last week. He was invited on during the show. And he went on the very next night. And if you haven't listened to episode 172 of NFHC, please check it out. And Randy is I'm so glad that I'm able to help make their show better, right? Providing the best guests, between Ray, who was the best guest up until Randy popped on, and Randy by far and away. No offense, Ray. I mean, you did great, but there's only one Randy. Okay.
Yeah.
And Randy lasted the whole show with those assholes, okay, and really made the episode enjoyable and easy to listen to. So thank you for that, Randy. Thank you for sharing all the stories on somebody else's show too, by the way.
Yeah, well, I got a little drunker, and they just kind of started coming out. And, but that's okay. I can retell them in different forms because I like to tell parables. That's kind of what I like to do with my stories. Mm-hmm. So we'll see what comes out of my head.
Or your ass.
Or my ass. What are you implying there, Rim?
You got to listen to the episode and find out.
Oh, yeah, rolling off the sheets for a reason.
That's right.
Check it out. Episode 172 of the NFHC podcast.
Yeah, I think that's
Randy, right. I got to ask you, man, because they start their pre-show early and they go late into the night, and you were there for the whole thing. Like, how many straight hours of being on with them was it? Was it like 4?
Yeah, something like that. But I didn't talk much until the show started. Like, I was trying to save myself. Like, I would pipe in with a quip here or there. But I mostly was just listening, trying to get because it's kind of like if you guys ever like been in one work location and moved to another to kind of turn it around.
Yeah. So you immediately go in, find the biggest guy there, and you knock him out.
Or you spend 30 days evaluating what's going well and what can be improved. Well, so that's kind of what I did. I came in and I evaluated what was going well and how I could add what I could to it. So that those first few hours really, helped me figure out kind of where I could get in. And, this is kind of probably a little more inside baseball when people care to listen.
That's important.
I really don't remember any of it. This is all coming out of my ass, like you mentioned earlier.
Yeah. A lot of things coming out of Randy's ass in his life, and you have to listen to find out. So thank you. Thank you, Randy. I wanted to pull a clip, and I was looking for it earlier tonight before I fell asleep, and I couldn't find it. I thought I had marked it off in my goddamn brain. But sometimes the brain isn't as reliable as a piece of pen and paper. Piece of paper and pen. That's it. Or
a cell phone. You got a notes app.
I'm going to give you a chance to apologize for what you did.
Rim.
Yeah.
In the course of my drunken outburst.
Yes.
I may have had, so I have this condition that I call Family Guy brain, where like I take input and then I have a cutaway scene of things. And so when they brought this up, I had a cutaway scene of just, I don't want to say it out loud because I'm afraid you'll get mad, but and so in that moment, like I just said, that you love Jules, and I apologize. I'm so sorry. I know that you didn't love Jules, like you loved her platonically. And maybe that's what I meant in my drunkenness. It wasn't some fan fiction that I just wrote on the spot of, nobody having any negative outcomes.
It is on the Wikipedia page.
Oh, is it?
Rem's Wikipedia page, yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
So you're not that far off base.
Yeah. So, but with all that, heartfelt, I do apologize that I got out of hand and I said something that in hindsight I probably shouldn't have.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you for that. I know that wasn't easy. Oh. All right. Maybe a little bit embarrassing. Okay. But thank you. Thank you. Ray?
Was it adequate?
Your turn. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. No, we got to turn the tables here. Okay. This is kind of like an intervention.
Oh.
All right, Ray, you don't know this is coming, but here it comes. Randy and I have been talking a lot lately, okay? And you have been nowhere to be found. And I, for one, think it's a bunch of absolute bullshit, okay? Because we went from a really tight group of 2 to adding Randy to become a really tight group of 3 bros, okay? Being super awesome bros together, chilling and talking about things. And all of a sudden, I don't know, Ray just disappears, just disappears. We don't hear from Ray for like 2 or 3 days at a stretch. The guy just goes off on his own, does his own thing. And Randy and I are asking questions of Ray. Hey, what's going on, man? How are you? What's that? Ray, hey, Ray, take a look at the episode art I did. What do you think? Hey, Ray, we got these things going on. What do you think? Nothing. We get no response from you, Ray. And if you tell me that you're busy with work, not an excuse, because both Randy and I are busy with work. Probably more so than you. Okay. I know what your job is. It's construction, and you tell people what to do. So you're not actually doing the construction. Okay. You sit in an office and you tell people to go do construction. You don't do construction yourself. Okay. So I'm going to allow you this moment to apologize to me, but especially to Randy. Okay. Because Randy came into this group about 25 weeks ago or whatever it was. Right. And he wasn't expecting this. All right. It used to be just executive producer Randy and it was funny, but now he's actually executive producer Randy, part of the show, one of our brothers. All right. and you've really disappointed him and made him sad. And I need you to apologize.
That's
for
not
that.
exactly how I would word it.
No,
not
Randy,
100%.
Randy, I know you don't
scale
want
of 1 to 10.
I know you don't want to come across as being so
Ouch.
soft, okay? Because you have a very hard exterior, okay? But this is important. Ray needs to acknowledge his mistakes and apologize for them, and pay more
You have
attention
18 to 20 minutes to take
to
a
us and
survey
me.
on how this makes you feel.
Ray, I would take a survey. If you made a Google form, I would
Let me
take it
call
and
that
answer it
number back.
honestly. Yeah.
Yeah. So Ray, why have you been such an asshole lately? Like, I don't understand this.
It's basically, it comes down to orgies with fans.
You know, Ray,
And,
you think I'm here joking? I'm a very sensitive human being, and I require a lot of attention from my friends. I don't have any friends, which is why I don't have any friends, because I require too much attention. All right, but if you're going to be in this life with me, I'm going to need you to step up your game. You know what I did today?
You think I'm joking? Like, I got a couple fans that apparently needed to remain unnamed got in contact with me. They said that the two of you were invited. Sent me the itinerary, plane tickets and everything to go down to Argentina. Got down there. Yeah, got to the beach. There's the six of us. I was wondering where you guys were at.
Uh-huh.
But with the
Ray, we don't have fans in Argentina. Okay.
No, it was a vacation type of deal.
Airbnb, Rim.
Too. Yeah.
They have Airbnb everywhere. Duh.
So essentially, we were down there and just lots of peyote and no clothes.
Oh.
That's basically what I've been doing for the last 5 days straight.
Okay.
Just got back in this morning. I kind of don't really remember much, except my penis is raw from all the sex I've had.
Jesus
Could
Christ,
you not
Ray,
just warn somebody before you go? That's all we're asking, buddy.
See, I thought you guys were going to be there. That was what I was told.
Oh, that's the problem, is the communication in this relationship. Mm-hmm. It's not fundamentally getting through.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm sorry for your wife now. Like I get it. Like when you constantly complain about her, like I understand.
God damn, Rim.
You're the asshole.
Yes. There you go.
Yeah. I still haven't heard of the I'm sorry.
Do you guys have any other fan interactions this week?
No, motherfucker. I need you to apologize for being an asshole to me and Randy, especially Randy. Randy's heart's broken over this.
No, I wouldn't say broken. Like, no, I think Ray's a busy guy, man. Like, and we got to fight for his attention. So if what I'm posting in the group chat's not that interesting, that's on me to make it more. That's supply and demand of attention.
Mm.
No, you know what, Randy? You said something there. I forgot the rest of it. We said fight for attention, but I just latched onto the fight. I mean, maybe we should just set up like a celebrity boxing match type of thing or something like that.
Like chicken fights.
We could settle our differences that way.
Yeah, I call your friend Ikra as my partner. I'll fucking knock you off your high horse, you son of a bitch. You know, I told I told the guy I work with because Randy is getting Facebook notifications of people I know that he might know. It's the creepiest shit ever, by the way. But I said to this guy, I said, listen, I have this group chat with two of my friends. I guess I only have one of my friends in that. All right, who's not going on peyote fueled sex orgies in Argentina. All right. Sorry, you're more interesting.
This might sound like a change of subject. Did you hear on NFHC they were talking about us doing a wrestling match of some sort? It involved lots of weirdness, not just wrestling. But maybe we could set that up. If we were going to do tag teams, like you could have Ikra on your team, I would probably pick Adam from Houston. The guy's probably got some skills that
Ray, I'm right here.
Randy, I thought you were supposed to be on the. I thought you were supposed to be on the other side, and then Rem didn't want to pick you. Apparently, I thought it was you two versus me.
No,
and then all of a sudden,
you up.
Rem doesn't even want to be your partner.
Your true colors are showing.
I mean, I'll take Dylan if nobody else will take him.
Is that like a three-way tag team match?
Commando, it's
is that really
that's a lot of body in the ring,
tag
really.
Royal Rumble type of deal. I don't know wrestling.
We could do a battle royal. Tornado
match.
Tornado, anything goes.
Yes.
Anything goes.
That's how that goes.
Lights out, unsanctioned match.
All right. Ray, I accept your apology. So I need you to be better about paying attention to me. I mean, you got to pay attention to Randy better. Yeah, thank you.
May I just say, Ray, that I appreciate every moment that we get of your attention, and that, you know, really I look forward to that throughout the day. And every time it's something positive, something that uplifts me and helps me want to be a better person. So thank you for being in our group chat, buddy.
Hey, I'm just shooting for quality over quantity.
Absolutely. It's like Naval. Have you ever checked out Naval on Twitter? Like the billionaire guy? No. And he shares his creations for wealth. Yeah. It's like him.
I didn't know you followed.
His tweets are small.
A bunch of alt-right grifters like me.
I appreciate that you compare me to a billionaire. That's so sweet of you.
Yeah. No problem, buddy.
All right. Thank you, Randy, for apologizing. And yes, you get the t-shirt. And thank you, Ray. You just need to step up your game. And I'm sorry for calling you out on the show. Okay, it's not right of me, but sometimes you need to learn your lesson. Episode 151, season 4. Rem is teaching people lessons. Shout out to my man Flo Euphoria, and of course Joe Schmoa was on there. Fuck Around Tuesday, this past Tuesday. Fuck Around Tuesday, Ray. All right. And I said to Flo, I said, so what are we talking about? He's like, no, we're just hanging out. I was like, oh, so a fuck around Tuesday, if you will. It was awesome. So they had me on. I talked with Flo and Joe and another dude named One Step Too Far. And I said, listen, one step too far. You just went one step too far with that comment. All right, I got that one in, and everybody thought it was funny. And this lady named Apple. So I just want to give a shout out to them. You can check out Flo's stuff on Odyssey.com, and you just look for Flo Euphoria as we post that episode up there. But a lot of fun, man. Just hanging out.
You gotta hook him up with Libsyn, man.
Oh, they stream, dude. They're streaming and they're posting their streams. All right, it's not something they do a little different. But I had a good time.
Oh,
so
that's awesome.
It was fun. It's fun to hang out with some dudes.
New mediums.
I got to tell the story of breaking up with Jules, who I'm not in love with, right, Randy? All right, not at all.
Or
what the Wikipedia says.
Talking about who our favorite guests were.
Rim. Yeah. All I'm saying is there's a non-zero chance that if there are parallel universes, there are at least 67.8% of them where you pull the trigger.
Or there's like 52.5% of them where we have, we're freaking still doing Torn Think Tank and I'm miserable, right? Fuck that shit. Fuck it. Oh, all right. What do we got tonight? Oh, yes, richdickman.com. For all your Rich Dickman needs, get in there and check it out. We've got the Sarah Star non-porno porn up there. You can check that out. And we have the merch, Needs Rich shirts. All the episodes, everything you need is up there. Okay. So a lot of stories that we didn't get to last week. We had a big episode 150. We had Dylan and Jay on from Not From Consumption. We had, what the fuck is his name? Cody.
Cody.
Yeah, I just woke up. I'm sorry. We had Cody from Roast Mortem on, my amazing video guy, and of course Sarah Star joined us as well. And then Adam popped on. So it was a lot of fun. Lots to go on. Lots to unpack. And thank you all for being there. And I didn't get the chance to say it, but just if I may, for a moment, gentlemen, thank you for everybody who have been with us for all 151 and now 52 episodes, because there was an episode 0. Ray, I don't know if you knew that. I hardly ever mention it. But thank you for being there and downloading the show every week. Even those of you, the majority of you who listen to these episodes 3 or 4 weeks from now. So this is March 18th. So when you're listening to this for the first time on April 18th or whatever it is, thank you. All right. I hope you like listening to things that happened in the past. But it's much appreciated. All right. But we got a lot of things to get. I mean, I don't know. We'll see how I'm still trying to figure this one out. You guys know, like when you start to do something, you need your brain to kick into gear, and so you just ramble on for a few minutes. Yeah, I'm still doing that shit. Fuck me. All right, militia leader. People asking for militia updates.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, my militia. So the militia stuff has calmed down a little bit because the crazy communists didn't come up the hill, and there was no attack on January 6th. Only at the Capitol, but not here on my on Crackerberry Junction on our hill. But the militia leader got a new flag, and the flag says it's a black background with red lettering and some design on it. It says Biden is not my president. So I texted the militia leader.
Yes.
Yeah. I texted the leader, and because I want to stay in the guy's good graces, free generator, okay? And I said, hey, man, love the flag. And he texted back, and he said, yeah, I paid extra to have it printed on both sides so all the assholes could see it when they come and go.
Wow.
I said,
wow. Man,
so
I hope I'm so filled with hate when I'm that age. You know what I mean? Like, just want to, I raise a flag. You know how difficult it is to raise a flag? Like, I've had to do it before. You got to walk down the hill. You got to find the flag.
It's like climbing a rope.
You got to go, and that's a lot of work. And he did that just to stick it to Biden. I applaud that man's passion.
Yeah. And so, yeah. Everything is funny. I was pointing it out. I had my new couch is coming tomorrow. So I took a dude from work who was on lunch. I said, listen, you need to help me move a couch, and I can do this as a boss. And I said, you're on your lunch break, so come with me. We're going to my house. Sounds weird, I know, but we just had to move some couches, and I was telling him the story as well. But our society is coming to an end, boys. I don't know if you know this. And everything is terrible. And you know what? Moving out to the barren Midwest like South Dakota is more and more appealing every day. I took my son for a haircut a couple weeks ago, and a haircut for myself as well. Ray, we went to a Great Clips because Kayla got herself
recommend it.
Yes. Kayla got herself
$6.99 haircut, boys. Sometimes. Yeah. I love when I get the coupons.
We had a coupon. And we used the coupon, and Kayla got herself pregnant, and I never want to see her again because I'm mad at her. So we went to Great Clips. Now, it's pandemic times, right? Lesson. Yeah. So they take away all the seats. So in the little lobby, there's 3 seats, like 12 feet apart, and my son and I are 2. So I let him sit, and I stand next to him, and then there's 2 more chairs on the other side. So a lady comes over, calls us, and he goes first. And so I sit down, and then I don't want to say elderly, but they're probably in their 60s, this couple of just scummy, fucking awful people walk in.
So right? Old.
Yeah. And there's a man and a woman, and the woman sits down, and the man, they don't understand how the online check-in part works. Okay. Nobody can figure this out. It's real easy. It says, go to the website, check in online. We'll call you. Well, I don't know how any of that works. So can you just put you on a list. So they sit down. My son's getting his haircut, and he's like in the first seat next to the lobby. So he's right there. And they start watching videos on their phone. And they're watching like TikTok videos or some shit. And all of a sudden I hear a woman over their phone really loud say, and so all of a sudden I was waxing my asshole, and that guy was like, oh, fuck. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like in a Great Clips, you're watching this shit? And so they're watching TikTok videos upon TikTok videos, these 2 60-year-old old pieces of shit, just like, I'm going to post a picture in the Discord in a second, watching these videos. And I'm not offended by language. You guys know this, but my God, my son is sitting right there, getting his haircut, has to listen to these people watch.
He's got to learn eventually. He's got to learn eventually, Rim.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to.
Everyone has to wax their asshole at some point. Yeah.
God damn. I'm staring at these people like, what are you fucking doing? Like, and they're sitting on the floor because they can't share the one seat. It's just, I don't like to throw these words around very much, but white trash. Okay. Like there's not much here in Crackberry Junction, but these are some of the most white trash people I've seen around here. And it was awful. Why are you waving your hands?
Whoa.
What? Why?
Whoa.
Why?
You just called somebody white trash.
Yeah.
I used to live in West Virginia, man. Them's fighting words for Scots, Irish people from the hollers.
I'd fight you if I was more than 75% offended right now.
Or if you make fun of their mamaws or their moms.
Oh, geez. Hey, where'd all these people in the chat
there have been
room
feuds in Kentucky over that.
Well, I'm going to get the picture in there, and then you guys can see what I'm talking about, okay? But I was, as a parent, man, I was angry at these people. Here we go. There's look at this. Look at this shit. These fucking assholes. And, I'm thinking to myself, you know what? We got this goddamn pandemic going around, and they're bragging about getting their vaccine. And why couldn't Corona take these assholes out? Like, why can't we use this pandemic to take out the people that we should take out? Okay? Like, God, fuck. Don't do that shit in front of my kid. That's it. That's what I'm saying. You do all... Okay, so there was that. Ray, do you have any thoughts as somebody who experiences hate crimes on a daily basis?
Yeah, why does that guy have 2 pairs of glasses? Like, what a weirdo. He's got a pair on his head and he's got a pair on his face.
Yeah.
Like
maybe one sunglasses.
Ultra prepared. Yeah, one looks like sunglasses, but like, I don't know. And what does she have? Like a Chanel face mask?
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's weird. He looks like he just came from a construction job site. And then she doesn't really look too much better off. She's got some psychedelic leggings on. And then she's wearing like a Chanel mask. But you're going to Great Clips. I love these things. Like I used to go there. One of the best breakfast burritos I ever got was at a gas station. And the guy that worked there was always wearing like an Armani t-shirt. And you kind of just go like you're a Great Clips, but you got a Chanel face mask on. Like I would love to see the receipts from these people. Like, what do they spend their money on? If they went to Dunkin' Donuts, I can see the coffee cup. Like, they just make funny decisions. They just make really funny decisions, and I'm super fascinated by them now. They're watching TikToks about getting your asshole bleached in a Great Clips. Everything adds up to. I'm really entertained right now.
You're not wrong. Meet them. I like to know the stories behind people's stupid behavior too, right? But like, my son was there, right? And I don't want that. Mm-hmm. I'm not the type of person to have my head buried in my phone constantly, especially when I'm out, because I think it's embarrassing, right? Now I text you guys all the time, but I mean that's different
all day.
But like I had my phone in my pocket while I'm just sitting there when my son's getting his haircut, because I like to pay attention to my children and to my family rather than look at my phone, right? And I only took my phone out to take this picture. But I don't understand how people can just sit just like that in that picture, just staring at their goddamn phones. And then it's the same people who use speakerphone in public or use FaceTime in public or whatever type of video chat, right? So now they're forcing you into their world, into their conversation. It's like, I never want to be part of this. I don't want to be part of your life. Don't use your goddamn speakerphone in front of me. I don't want to know anything about you.
That's why I have the headphones.
Shit you got going on. Thank you. Yes, headphones. Yep. Yeah.
Headphones are the way to go. I got the Beats headphones, the Beats X. Bought them a couple of years ago. They got that A1 chip in them. They sync up to your phone instantly on the Apple. You don't have to do anything but hold them close to it. Beats X, I highly recommend them. They lap around way better than the AirPods because they don't fall out of your ear and disappear. So the Beats X, $109.99. Pick them up at Best Buy.
Promo code TRDS.
TRDS turds at checkout.
See what happens. Yeah, thanks, Randy. And now, just to go a little, thank you, just a little further with our crazy society and how everything is on video chat. I think a few months ago I spoke about having a parent-teacher meeting with my daughter's teachers, and how it's weird now when you have video chats with some of the teachers, because you know the way the world is. You have different experiences with different people, so you expect, anyways. So it was around the same time my son had a parent-teacher conference, and for whatever reason, it was his art teacher who was doing the thing, because you can't meet with everybody, and you got to do it via Google Meets. And I don't know how it ends up being with his art teacher, okay? But whatever it is, it's me and him and his art teacher, and Jesus Christ, when did art teachers get hot? Like, I don't remember this at all. I just remember some old dude telling me how to draw something in a distance, and here's this chick. We're going over like my son's performance, and it's like, oh shit.
You don't think Bob Ross is attractive?
Bob Ross is a beautiful man. Not attractive at all. Yeah. He's a beautiful man.
He's hot.
Yeah.
My art teacher owned alpacas, and she taught me to draw patterns on pieces of paper, and that's it. She gave me an A though. So. But she owned alpacas, and I can't remember her name. It was like Miss Rodent Face or something.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. But she was an angry old lady that owned llamas, and they would spit on her, and she would come in angry. But she taught my uncle once, and my uncle in her class, he had her for homeroom. So in his locker, he brought a cock because they were doing a cockfight after school. And halfway through the day, the rooster crowed, and that's when this teacher got my uncle expelled from school.
Nice.
So
TRDS at checkout. Thank you, Randy. We'll talk more about cockfighting hopefully later. But so now to go to the art teacher, she's doing the Zoom, the Google Meets, excuse me. All right. But she's not at the office or the class. She's in her bedroom. All right. Because you can see the bed behind her and the laundry. And I'm like, I have so many more questions now. All right. What's the setup here? And what's your OnlyFans address? Because I want to check it out. Those are the questions that I have in doing this fucking Google Meet.
Was it high quality video?
Yeah.
Like actually, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's like, I see you behind your glasses and your hair. Once you do that stuff up, girl, I mean, yeah. Was it $3.99, $4.99 a month? Let me know. Let me know what it is. We'll check it out. I'm not cheap. I'll take you out to a nice steak dinner with a lobster, right? Get comped out in Vegas, so it doesn't really cost me anything. So, Ray, are your kids still freaking learning by Zoom?
Yeah, and we're actually in the point right now where they're voting on it. So we have the teachers and the teachers union. Okay, so it's something like 13% or roughly that have said that even if everyone's vaccinated, everyone's wearing masks, all the kids are socially distanced, they still don't feel it's safe enough to return to school. So those teachers, I don't see how you can't just fire them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, at some point, like, what more do you want? I don't understand how in the world they could want anything more than that. But they also, this was the latest one. They wanted the rate at which people are getting coronavirus to dip below 1 for every 100,000 people, like on a daily basis, before they go back into school. That was their last, pitch.
Seems fair.
What
seems fair.
Now we're currently at like 4 people per every 100,000 or something like that. And actually, it was a couple days ago when we last looked. There hadn't even been a case in the county in like a week, but they're still sitting there being like, "Yeah, we don't really want to go back into the classrooms." And it's like, I mean, it has to be there to spread. Like I totally understand if there's someone that's high risk and stuff, we could cater to that. But like, I swear to God,
it's got to be there first.
I fucking hate teachers so much. Like they get the whole fucking summer off, travel around, go fucking do whatever the hell they want all summer. I would love a summer off. I would love to have a couple months off and not have to fucking do anything, right?
Hey, Ray.
No. And then to sit there and act like they're God's gift to this green earth.
He's on a roll.
Oh my God. They have a dangerous fucking job. Like, are you kidding me? You literally can stand all the way on the other side of this room while all of the kids are on the other side, but you're afraid of catching coronavirus, or something. I don't even know what's going on, but I hate them. I literally hate them. And you know what? There's probably 1 or 2 of them that are actually decent. The rest of them, let's scrap them. Just scrap. Let them all get fired. Everyone go to private school where they actually give a shit. Let's do that. Everyone go to private school. Get rid of all the public school teachers, and the ones that are actually good, they'll stick around. That's fine. But that's how you send a message. Just fire all of them. Fuck them. If they don't want to show up to work, fuck them. What if I just tomorrow was like, hey, I can't come to work because I'm just afraid of coronavirus. I just can't ever show up ever. I can't do it at all. And at some point they're like, okay, well, it's either you do or you don't. That's the requirements of the job, right? Like, at some point, get rid of them. That's weeding out the bad teachers.
No, I'm gonna know.
Hey, and also this. Let me say this. I hope that teachers are giving our kids life advice, teaching them how to be tough, teaching them how to be quality people growing up, dealing with hardships, right? And you know what they're doing right now? Being a bunch of fucking pussies. Fuck them. Fuck them all.
Yes. Amen. God bless. Randy, what were you going to say, buddy?
I was going to say, Ray, it sounds like you have a calling in life to be a teacher. Like, it sounds like you could really handle the job. You could show everybody how it is. You could democratize be the next model of change, like Elon Musk is trying to do with his little problem solvers university. You just found your own school. You do an infusion of cash, maybe get Kanye involved. He loves this shit.
Yeah.
And you start your own school. And you run it, and eventually that's the model across the country, man. I think you got the chops.
Yeah. I pretty much, say the same thing I said about the teachers to any students that missed a day of school. If they had like the flu or something, I'd be like, what are you fucking special?
What are you, pussy? Get your ass up.
Get your
out of
ass
bed.
at school.
Fuck you.
And with Kanye backing this, you probably do something like, it's a private school, but everyone, when they enroll, like they get a free pair of Yeezys or something like that, at least every few months.
And we teach them how to do agriculture. That's very important.
Yes.
Basically, we have them play Valheim in real life.
And
that's going to be the school.
And how to sing in a falsetto, because that's super popular.
Yes.
Just hit all the right notes. And this is a winning idea.
Randy, is that a Domino's pizza box behind you?
Yes, sir. I got the $19.99 deal where you get the 2 medium, 3 topping pizzas, and a garlic parm bite, 16 piece for only $19.99. I picked this bad boy up about 2.5 hours ago.
Hey, this is nice. Super important question real fast. So they used to have here what'd you call them? Parmesan bites?
Yep.
When I was in Oklahoma, they had Parmesan twists, and they were seriously like 10 times better. Do you get the twist ones or the bites?
I go the bites because that's the reason I go the bites is because when I worked at the Papa John's, we would make these things called nuggies, where we would take the garlic out, the raw garlic, and cover it in Parmesan and other cheese and bake them. And it was so good. And these are really close to that. So it kind of rings the nostalgia, cause I can't get back there and make nuggies anymore. But, I would be interested to try the twists. So next time I'm in Oklahoma, I'll look them up.
It's just like a small little like ribbon. It's just like one twist.
Like a garlic knot?
Yeah, exactly.
I've had garlic knots before.
But this episode is brought to you by both Domino's and Pizza Hut, surprisingly. Competitors in the pizza market, but
we're hosting an auction right now for this ad.
Well, we'll edit out the lower bidder.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll leave it in. Fuck it. One more story to tell, and then we can get into the bullshit. Is that Ask Producer Chris? You remember him? Remember Ask Producer Chris? He had a birthday just about 9 days ago. Had a birthday. So happy birthday, Ask Producer Chris. All right, love you, buddy. But what that family does now, because nobody can hang out, is that they do Zoom calls on birthdays, and it's so fucking annoying. 'Cause it's always like when my family's having dinner and we're busy and shit. And Chris hates doing these things. Okay, he hates the acknowledgement. He just wants to go drinking with his friends and just be done with it. But nope, we got to do the Zoom call. So Zoom call pops on at 6:30, and Ask Producer Chris is nowhere to be found. Okay, nobody can get a hold of him. Right, so he shows up like 10 minutes late. So we're all just standing there like awkwardly looking at each other. And at this time of night, we're trying to clean up from dinner. The kids got to get ready for bed. All this stuff. And so I'm left alone on the Zoom call with the in-law family. Okay, this is producer Ryan and Ask Producer Chris, and then their sisters and parents and everything. And okay, so Ask Producer Chris shows up, and he's not into it, and it's just he's like, oh, okay, are we almost done? And nobody in that family knows how to talk to each other. Okay, nobody knows how to have a conversation. And me, I love having conversations, and I love talking to other people. All right, so when there's awkward silence, it needs to be filled with something. And when I get bored, well, old Rem Dickman, the performer, makes a visit. So it was a mini Rich Dickman show that happened. Yeah. So I was out there. I'm throwing jokes left and right about my dog dying and all this other stuff, and just making everybody uncomfortable. Yeah, and Ask Producer Chris loved it because he loves that stuff. He loves making the family uncomfortable. And this was many days ago now, so I don't remember. It was a funnier story last week when I wanted to tell it, and I never did. What I'm trying to say is, Ray, is that every once in a while,
might be.
Yeah, Rem Dickman makes a real life appearance to his family, and it's hilarity ensues. My brother-in-laws are laughing their asses off. My sister-in-laws are just cringing because I'm just making jokes. Yeah, at one point I told Ask Producer Chris he'd have to get over in my pants and find out. Fuck around and find out, baby. And that wasn't either. But you got to make fun. You got to make.
Did you tell him about my brown nipples?
No, Randy. That's another thing, is that you took your shirt off during someone else's show and you challenged Dylan to a fight, and don't.
At the time, I would have whipped his ass too. I just gotta say, because he came at Dairy Queen awfully hard, and them's fighting words where I'm from.
Yeah, when you come at the Queen, you better not
Scots
miss.
Irish. Yes.
Yep. Oh,
motherfucker. I love that guy. He's so sweet. They really put me over, man. Like, I gotta say, like, so hard.
Well, you did all the hard work for them. They should be putting you over. Like, you made their show good for once. So, thank you. Oh, how's it feel now, bitches? How's it fucking feel now? Fuck you guys.
For once.
Yeah. All right. So let's.
They're so nice, sweetie pies, every one of them. I don't care what you say, Rim.
Oh, they are. I love all three of them very much. I do. Okay. We have to catch up some stuff from last week because I was hoping Maddie from Australia would be able to show up and put Ray in his place. Because it's another thing Ray was being asshole about. Is that Maddie took the time to send stuff in, and Ray was like, "Oh, fuck you, Maddie. You're from Australia. Nobody cares about you."
The voicemail's in the Dropbox.
I got it. Okay. All right. I saw it in there. It wasn't there last week. Okay.
Yeah, because he called in late.
Well, all right. Let's get
awful lot of excuses flying around here. I'm just saying, let's make some goddamn progress.
It's like he heard episode 150 and decided to call in after that.
Thanks.
Let's not talk over it this time.
Dickman line at 860-316-4776. Please leave a message after the beep.
All right, this didn't get the love.
Voicemails.
Yeah. This didn't get the love it needed last week because I couldn't barely hear it. But that's your best one so far. We're gonna catch up. Svensson sent us something. I played it at the end of the show last week, but I cut it out of the episode because I forgot. So this is Svensson.
To Rem and Ray and everybody at the Rich Dickman Show and make it my favorite podcast to listen to. This is Svensson here, and I'm sending a big, wonderful, and happy congratulations out to the Rich Dickman Show. Guys, it's been a wonderful 150 episodes, and it keeps getting better all the time.
You lie.
Congratulations, and I hope for another 150 episodes.
Oh, God.
Of wonderful laughs and great fun. Once again, this
151.
Here, Rim, Ray, I hope you guys are doing well. Take care. Have a great week.
So I have a history. Thank you, Svensson. You said you're going through some stuff. I hope it gets better, buddy. And we need to hear back from you for Dicks of the Week again. But I have a history of like not having friendships end well. You know, real life and online life. I don't know what it is about me. So I'm just kind of curious. The next 150 episodes, like, are you both going to be there? Which one of you do I piss off first? Like, which one of you sues me? Whose wife do I steal? You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. Yeah, it'd be interesting.
I have an answer.
You can do all those things to me, Rim, and I'll stand by you.
Love you, buddy.
So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to get to episode 169, and then I'm done. You want to know how we get to 169?
How's that?
That's I started on episode 54, and that's plus 114 is 168. So plus 1 means 115 episodes.
Fuck you, Ray. You're a piece of shit, Ray. All right, I thought we put this behind us. Early in the episode.
Debut bested your inaugural podcasting debut by 1.
Wow, a new record.
All I gotta do.
But Ray, you're the kind of guy who wants to really rack up the record, though. You're like Tom Brady. You won't give it up. You show up every fucking week, no matter what.
That's true.
Come hell or high water, even if Rim doesn't, you're here.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm doing this when I'm 45 years old. Yeah.
God, 3 more years. Let's see what we get for another 150. All right, let's get in there.
Happy 150th episode, Rem and Ray, for however long you've been on. Who gives a fuck? I won't be around tomorrow because I'm taking Ash to the hospital to hopefully get some wires removed from her finger that she broke last week.
Jesus Christ.
Love you guys. Take it easy. Maddie from Australia. And I forgot to mention,
damn right,
Rem
Maddie.
drinks cum.
Oh, fuck you, Matt. God damn it. God, Jesus. What's going on in Australia?
Like the Outback.
Those two are always getting hurt. You remember Maddie had a broken
from
arm
Australia.
for several weeks.
I bet a kangaroo did it.
COVID.
You ever seen any of those videos like people like kangaroos attacking humans? That's fucking wild. You ever see that, Randy?
I saw it in real life at the fucking Louisville Zoo.
Oh.
Yeah, like we were going around. It was whenever I was in college. Before college, it was in high school. I did this program called Upward Bound because no one in my family's ever gone to college. So they give you a grant. You go live on the college campus during the summer. It was a really great program. Really showed me a lot. But anyways, we were there and somebody, like they had to rush us out because somebody was getting attacked by a damn kangaroo and he was going to fucking town. And we had a similar situation whenever they took us to Atlanta. We got off at Martin Luther King exhibit or the museum, whatever it's called. It's a statue. But anyways, we got off there and there was like a riot right in front of it and people were going at it like this and so they rushed us back on the bus. A lot of getting rushed back on the bus with those people, but great program. Can't say enough good about them. That's what taxes go towards.
Okay.
And I like federal programs for people like me. It's pretty nice.
Oh, Ray's baby has hair now. Look at that.
Hey, this is how we classify this as a family show.
Yeah,
family show.
You better protect him from hate crimes. Jesus Christ! All right, let's keep going.
Party doesn't stop till the baby walks in.
That was nothing. Okay, let's. Oh, here's somebody we haven't heard from in a long time.
Say,
all right, here we go.
Hey, me Spaghetti. What's going on, guys? What's going on, Ram and Ray?
Oh my God!
Randy? And I don't know if you guys have guests of people like talk to you guys, and they're on right now too. That's cool. Just hello, you guys.
Hello. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hello. It's me.
Is it me you're looking for? I've been somewhere at the door.
That's the song. Thank you for saving me there.
Onto the floor. All right.
Doing a lot.
Hello. That's the part I know.
Randy. Let me rewind here. Okay.
In this last episode, you're just doing a lot of complaining.
Hold on.
Hello.
Hold on. We missed some of that. Okay.
Hello, you guys. Hello. Ram, in this last episode, you're just doing a lot of complaining. And listen, dude, you need to just be more appreciative of the people around you. Okay?
Oh, fuck that.
Ray is just, God, just look at that man. You look at his little square right there. You see him, he works in construction, and of course he doesn't fucking have time to make a bumper for you. That's why you gotta go out there, Ram, and you gotta make shit happen. Okay? You gotta make shit happen. Randy is just perfect in every single way, and every time I talk to Randy, I laugh so hard, even when he's making fun of me. Thanks, Randy. I love you, Randy.
I love you, Spaghetti.
You. Well, I love you, Spaghetti. Randy and Ray a lot. Rem, you're there too, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was gonna try to make this funny and go to 3 minutes, but I'm tired and I'm gonna go to bed now. So good night. What?
I have so many questions.
Thanks, Spaghetti. And real quick, Randy, as you're getting your questions ready, is Spaghetti reference watching Ray and Little Square, and you can watch the squares too. You can join us live every Thursday night, bit.do/TRDS1, or if you're a patron, we post the videos up on the Patreon. And tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, patreon.com/RichDickman, one more patron gets us to one more episode a month, gentlemen. All right?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So get in there, get into that Patreon, and we will do one more episode every month. Okay, Randy, if you want to get those questions out, you want to wait till you have Spaghetti back?
Spaghetti, what are you doing for work, bud? How did the Uber service work out? I missed 420, but that's okay. But yeah, what are you doing? How did the Uber work out? Like, are you alive? Did you ever take my offer? And, sup, girl.
Sup, girl.
That's everything.
Yeah. All right.
Yep. And so call in next week and answer all those. And that's your Facebook challenge. I'm putting it on your wall.
Yeah. 8603164776.
Boom. All right.
Because I know you didn't know the number.
Or bit.do/TRDS1. come in here and you can talk to me directly.
Yeah, we miss seeing you here, Spaghetti. Get out here. We gotta. Oh my God, it's almost June. His birthday's in June. I think we should plan a Spaghetti birthday episode and see if we can get some of our beautiful ladies to come visit, because it's be okay then. All right, last voicemail.
Oh, nice.
He will be. He will be. God, we should probably not say stuff like that. All right, here we go.
I just want to say you guys put on an excellent show, and I wanted to remind y'all, beat it up nigga, catch a charge, extra large and extra hard. Put this pussy right in your face, wipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top, I want to ride. Have a great day, boys.
Oh, thanks. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe Schmo.
You're going to have to bleep that, right? Because I want to be a government censor when I grow up.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, we the views expressed by the voicemails do not reflect those of the hosts or the owners of Rich Dickman Enterprises, and Rich Dickman Group, and RichDickman.com. Thank
not
you.
Always. Not necessarily.
Wow.
Not verbatim.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your right to say the word, like freedom of speech and all that, but you really shouldn't. It's kind of like when my grandma was growing up, you didn't just walk around saying fuck. Well, kind of now in society, you don't walk around dropping that.
Yeah, well, they did it in the Grammys, didn't they? So it's totally cool to do. Like Ray and I, we can grind our crotches into each other. We can do that live. That's fine.
Do that all the time, yeah.
Yeah, especially because you're a minority and you're able to do stuff like that.
Since when are you anti-grinding of the crotches?
Means it's inclusive.
Never. I've never been anti-grinding. I'm anti.
You sounded a little anti-grinding.
No, I'm watching. I'm anti. Ouch, my asshole clips on fucking TikTok at the goddamn Great Clips. Okay, all right.
Yeah. See, the problem with today's society is everyone wants to be anti this, anti that. We need to be more inclusive. We need to be anti. Okay.
Yeah.
Anti pasta. Have you ever tried that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very crunchy.
I like the dried meats. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you guys like cured meats? Like, do you guys like dried sausage and shit? Like, I love that stuff.
No.
No?
Absolutely
do you just
not.
eat it by itself, or do you put it like cheese and crackers too?
I'm more of a Pop-Tarts kind of guy.
Yeah. See, now that my parents are old and boring, they don't do shit. Like, they'll buy a fucking pack of sausage at the goddamn grocery store, and then they'll throw it in the refrigerator. They have like 3 refrigerators because my dad, he's an old Italian guy, and they'll start drying out their own sausages. Then I'll come over and I'll just take a bunch. I'll thieve a bunch from their goddamn refrigerator. And I'll just eat a bunch of dried raw sausage. It's fantastic. All right, let's do some professional advice giver. Been doing this.
Want segments? We've got segments.
Since 2012, Randy.
It's
since before I was born.
Yeah. What's Jules doing now? What happened to Jules' podcast? Piece of shit. That's what she's doing right now.
It's alive and well.
Yeah, fuck Jules. I'm not in love with her.
Maybe.
I can't stand her. Come on the show, Jules. I'll interview you. It'd be great. Yeah. All right, Ray.
I'm curious how many episodes are up to, but we can think with our Dickman right now. So Jebediah writes in
again.
Yeah, I know, right? Wow. There are many things in this life that I enjoy, but none more than Cadbury eggs. Since Easter is right around the corner, I find myself doing everything I can to stock up. It's a little known fact that you can stock up now and the delightful treats don't expire before next year. Last year, I got about 9 months stocked up. Now I eat about 6 to 8 of the 5-ounce 4-packs. That's too much math each day. So I eat
this is a goddamn word problem
every day. Wow. Meaning I need a lot of Cadbury eggs. Usually Target, Walmart, and other retailers won't let me buy all of them the day they hit the shelves because they're pricks. Okay. This means I need to make multiple trips over the time the holiday is in season. I've tried sleeping with someone who works at Target, but that only net me crabs.
Oh. What the fuck?
Oh, dude.
Got any ideas?
That could have been a toilet seat. Don't blame her.
Yeah, you're right. Jump into conclusions. Got any ideas on how to mass purchase some Cadbury eggs so I can enjoy my vices year round?
All right. So I used to be accused of not knowing how to use the internet. And to be fair and admit it, I still have issues using the internet, right? A little thing called Google. Sometimes I'll just ask my friends a question.
I've heard of it.
And a lot of times I ask that question, not just looking for an answer, but hopefully to start a conversation. And people like Ray just ignore me all day. So I'm forced to find my own answer. It's called Google Food.
I Google stuff for you sometimes.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Randy. I'm not complaining about you. I'm complaining about Ray. Okay? I appreciate you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Ray does not deserve to be complained about. I'm just saying.
All right, well.
Sorry.
Okay. So, anyways, Jebediah, the easy answer here is go on Amazon, man. Go on Amazon.com. Search Cadbury eggs. Ray, you should be looking at this while I'm talking about it. You probably can get fucking a bulk goddamn order on a subscription service for your Cadbury eggs. Like they'll send them to you every month. They'll send like 120 eggs every month on the 13th or something. Ooh. That's what they do with my cat food anyways. I get my cat food every month on the 15th. And they tell me your cat food's on the way, and my cats know it too. They're fucking assholes. They walk around the house just meowing shit because they don't have enough food. It's like, listen, you stupid little bitches. I'm not the one in charge of feeding you. That's the kids. It's bad enough I got to change your litter box, you stupid fucks. I hate all three of you, and I wish you would all starve to death. But the kids love you, so they'll be the ones to feed you. So check out Amazon. Did you find anything, Ray, on Amazon for Cadbury eggs?
Not yet, but
okay.
I'm right around the corner.
So I have a friend. I have a friend named Chris, all right? And I don't know if I've ever talked about this guy before. He lives in New York. And around Christmas time, they sell Santa Claus caramel candies at this store that he likes. Okay, and he really likes these Santa Claus caramel candies. And, usually they're like $1.50, $2 each. But after Christmas, the price gets discounted to somewhere around 30, 40, 50 cents a piece, all right? So he would like to go in and buy just handfuls upon handfuls of these fucking things and throw them in his fridge and keep them for the rest of the year. However, at the store he frequents, there's this very attractive woman who works at the counter by the time he gets there in the morning. And he feels very ashamed buying so many caramel Santa Clauses all at once because he doesn't want to, he's a big guy, but he doesn't want to point that out to her. You know what I'm saying? So
be a man. Be a man.
That's
own your thickness, man.
Yeah, own up.
Yeah,
you're sexy and you know it, man. You got to own that shit, and people respond to that. I got to say it, but you want to be healthy too, so walk around and make sure that you don't get out of breath walking upstairs and shit like that.
Hey, Randy, you've told us that you are a large man, and you're 31. How much of your life have you been a large man?
Whole time. Well, ever since I was 13 years old, my dad got out of prison and he rented a house on Shepherd's Lane, and I went to live with him for a summer, and it was great because he bought me whatever I wanted at the grocery store, which was mac and cheese, ramen, lots of soda, hot pot pies, shit like that. And in that whole summer, I just ate and played video games, and I gained so much weight. And I'm broad-shouldered, so I carry it pretty well, is what I'm told. I'm told that frequently. Yeah. But I think people just are trying to be nice to me, but that's okay. I think I'm sexy, and so does Kristen, so that's all that matters.
I mean, if you're not watching this video, you need to see it, because those glasses are amazing. I'm sorry, Ray.
Yes. No, I completely. I was just going to second that. I think Randy looks fucking amazing right now.
Yes. Still waiting for a picture.
You got the hair, the glasses, the beard. Like you. I'd hit that. I'd hit that so big.
So I bring that up. I bring that up to say, if you listen to Randy on this show and any other show that he's been on, Randy has a lot of sex stories. Meaning that Randy he could go into the store at a Target, Kristen earmuffs. And he could get 120 Santa caramels, all right, and still probably take that chick who's checking him out home with him if he was single and available to do so, all right? Right, Ray? What do you think?
And motivated to do so. I have to be highly motivated.
Yeah.
Because women...
That's a testosterone cream.
Women are wonderful in so many ways.
Not at all.
Wonderful in so many ways.
Nope.
And superior to men in so many ways.
And solution to all of our problems.
But they have a propensity to be kind of bitchy sometimes.
Yes.
And so it has to be worth the squeeze, is what I'm saying.
The women in the audience.
If you got too much crazy, If you got too much crazy, then it's not like there's a calculation that I do. So.
Do you remember Huelhauser's advice with crazy women?
Yeah, don't come inside them, right?
Don't stick your dick inside a crazy. That's it.
Oh,
yeah, because
that's what I try and do. That's why I've been very. I mean, I don't have a good track record.
Yeah.
I'm doing better this time, I think. So, but we'll see. We'll see how it works out. I have good ideas sometimes.
Yeah, and
sometimes I have bad ideas. It's really all that matters is that you're right at least 51% of the time.
So all this to say, Jebediah and Ray, I mean, feel free to jump in here with some advice, but if you just Google your Cadbury cream eggs, you could probably get a bulk order online. Yeah, it's a very long way to get there. I was going to say,
I'd say something along. I was going to say something along the same lines. My wife loves going to Target right after any holiday because everything's, what is it, 70% off at least.
Get rid of it.
Absolutely, stock up then. You'll save yourself some money. If they're good for a year, bam, done. But along the same lines, so I started looking at these things on Amazon. Holy smokes, it's not just regular Cadbury cream eggs. They've got these ones that are caramel eggs, the standard cream eggs. They've got chocolate cream. They've got Snickers style. There's more than you know what to do with.
See, this is why free will is an illusion. We just have freedom of variety.
Okay.
We don't really have a choice.
Randy,
we just have the same option with a lot of different options
right now. They have Kit Kat ones. They have Robin eggs. They have.
I'd fuck with a Kit Kat one.
They have Reese's eggs. I mean, what do you? It says Whoppers. They have Whopper style, not Burger King. Fuck Burger King.
Oh, the malted malt balls.
Yeah. Oh my god, they got everything. Lindor ones. I don't know. There's so many options. Definitely, dude. Go on Amazon. Go on. Google's your friend. Go there. Find what you need throughout the year, and you're gonna be happy. You get them fresh too. You don't have to worry about them expiring. Did I get these last year? Did I get these in 2020 or 2019?
Doesn't matter.
I'm going to recommend that you go into a gas station and you strike up a conversation with somebody that works there and try and work your way up to the owner. Like try and get a hold of them, get a cell phone number, give them a little texty poo and say, hey, I'll give you like $10 if you order me some of these Cadbury eggs at wholesale price. And you can just order a pallet of them and then you'll be solid for a year.
Or alternatively, you can start your own convenience store and then you get all the Cadbury eggs that you want. Also a new business. So there you go.
Start a Cadbury egg store.
Yeah, I'm being
profit and win. Fuck bitches, get money.
Hell yeah, thank you. There's a member of our audience who's eating Oreo cookies, and I'm very distracted by this. And so now it leads me to ask, gentlemen, when you eat your Oreos, do you twist and pull them apart and eat out the cream? That's weird. Or do you just eat them whole?
My wife is the one that eats Oreos. Do you want me to grab her and see if she has any input?
Yes.
Okay, hold on one moment.
Okay.
While you guys answer.
All right, Randy, how do you eat your Oreos? Because I just eat them like a goddamn. I just shove them in my mouth and boom.
Yeah, I just put them in there. If I have milk, great. If I don't, I have water and I wash them down with that.
Yeah. There are people in the world who say that Oreos are disgusting. The inferior cookie, and I don't agree with that. Like I'm a big fan of the chocolate chip cookie, but the Oreo is like right up there because that's a delicious.
The Oreo is America's cookie. It's like baseball.
Yes.
It's not the number one sport. It's not the number one sport by any means, but it's America's sport.
Yeah.
100%.
Ray disappeared to get his wife. I don't know what we. How you doing, man? How's things? We talked on the phone today. That was cool.
We talked on the phone today and had a wonderful conversation. And I think one of the things we discussed is how the art of the phone call has disappeared in today's culture.
100%.
The art of carrying on conversation and making sure that you're learning something about the other person. Like you're not just wasting time. Like, for me, like this is really close to my heart and I'm just going to be vulnerable with the audience here for a moment.
Okay.
My daughter doesn't live with me. She lives with her mom because that's where her sister is. And so, but she does come and see me about every other week and stays for a week and it's great. But in the meantime, we FaceTime, but not in public, Rim, so calm down.
Thank you.
We FaceTime at home. And carrying on those conversations with her, like, has really got my backbone going because it's active listening. It's trying to figure out, you know, what she's into, who her friends are, you know, and what's going on. We play Minecraft and she shows me stuff she's built on there. And so, but my point in all this is that helped me whenever we did this phone call today, because I gotta tell you beforehand, like you said, hey, Randy, can you take a phone call? And I said yes immediately, and then I was waiting, and I was nervous. I was like,
fuck.
I
was vacuuming. Yeah.
Man.
I was vacuuming. I had to finish vacuuming first.
Like I was sweating profusely. I was just staring at my phone like...
And then it rang.
And you took a while. But then you finally rang, and then I put in my Beats X with the Apple A1 chip. It's the first generation. I really liked them. They have better generations now. But I think the OnePlus Bullets might be a better value. But anyways, I put those in and I had a conversation with you. Put them in both ears. I can't do that right now because I have on my headset, which is a HyperX gaming headset. I'm just fucking with you. But what I'm trying to get to is see my Family Guy brain.
Yeah.
You're
going to have to wrap this one up, though, because I think Ray's
conversation.
Wife is there. Yeah, no, it was good.
I'm not what?
Ray, is your wife there about to eat Oreos? Because I'm trying to cut off Randy.
No. She literally just went to go, babe.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, are you ready? Okay, so my wife is going to explain the proper way to eat an Oreo.
Can you turn that stupid background thing off so we can... No, thank you.
You dip it in milk.
Oh.
Is it?
That was kind of anticlimactic.
More than that, or?
As much detail as you'd like.
So you pinch it and you dip it until right before your fingers are in the milk, because that's gross. And then you eat
I get my fingers in the milk. Fuck off, yeah.
And then you get the corner of it, and then you dip it again.
And then you drop it in. And then you drop it in the milk and you slowly drink it.
Ask her, how soon after dipping the cookie do you drink the milk, or do you wait till you're all done eating all your cookies?
How soon after dipping the cookie do you drink the milk?
Or do you wait till you're all done?
8.
Oh, okay. How many cookies does she usually eat?
It depends on the cookie to milk ratio, I think.
There's an art to it, guys.
Yeah.
Sometimes you drink the milk in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
So now,
Like maybe
does she ever dip them in breast milk?
Oh, stop it, Randy. You can be respectful to our guests.
A lot of milk.
All right. Ray. Oh my God, it looks like
Kitty
Gilbert.
cat.
Holy shit, your cat looks like my cat Gilbert. Ray, ask your wife if she's into Chips Ahoy cookies. Is she into Chips Ahoy?
Do you like
or
Chips
just
Ahoy?
Yeah, they're all right.
Yeah.
They're okay.
They're small.
Does she do milk with those, or just eat them dry?
You dip those in milk?
Yeah, same way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They fall apart.
Yeah, milk's only good for cereal and cookies.
Yeah. Ray, when we start our OnlyFans, or Rich Dickman
And brownies.
OnlyFans, can we film your wife eating cookies and milk?
I don't know
Randy,
why
why'd you
not,
put your hands down? Why'd you do?
Because I don't believe in that idea, Rim.
All right.
It seems like
I believe in a lot of ideas, but, you know, I'll let you know whenever I think there might be a bad call.
Okay.
Because I respect you enough to
Ray,
have that conflict openly and in the public.
Ray,
Yes.
thank your wife for us. Touch her butt as she's walking away, and
They said-
tell her
they said
she's
thank
a treasure.
I love you.
All right. So Randy and I had a phone call. Thank you. That was phenomenal. What's happened? What's?
That was
It's pussy.
that was me googly eyesing
Good.
her booty as she walked by.
Good for you, bud.
Being a
Good for you.
Oh,
terrible
good God.
man.
Yeah. So Randy and I spoke on the phone today because Ray, you didn't answer me when I asked if you were available, and when Randy answered the phone, he said, "What'd you say?
Go for Randy.
Go for Randy."
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And then we
And
talked
like
about
it's like I have a bag phone in a fucking 1994 Mercedes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If
then we talked
anybody
about how
remembers that
awkward phone
shit.
calls are. And then I said, okay, and here comes the awkward phone call ending. And then Randy said, okay, Rem, hold on one second. Then he hung up on me.
No, I said, listen.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, Rem. Are you listening?
Yeah. And then he hung up.
Boom! And
Boom.
then I hit the end button as hard as I could. I almost broke my screen protector because I wanted you to feel it. All right. No, my grandpa did that. So there's this, my uncle, we'll call him my weed uncle. His main wife, who he had all his kids with, was kind of crazy. He put his dick in crazy. And he used to fuck with my grandpa nonstop, which I got a million stories about that. But what the one that I'm trying to get to, what were we talking about?
It's okay. I don't know.
We were talking about something, and it worked. And it worked really well. I have the rest of that story. I just need a little help.
You know, I don't even remember, Randy. I'm still thinking about I grabbed my wife's butt so hard when she was walking out, and I can't even think about anything else. I'm so off track right now.
Well, anyways, so he put his dick in crazy, and he had all these kids, 3 kids, and my mom put him in jail once because he stole her car and wrecked it and like nearly killed somebody. But it wasn't really her. It was my great grandma who had bought her the car. Like my dad bought her a Cadillac, so they bought her, something better. And that's what ruined my parents' marriage.
Sorry, bud. You okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hey, so we're doing a new thing now. As I awkwardly change the subject, we're playing a game called Valheim. We're a bunch of Vikings, and I've been in a couple times, all right? And Kristen's been killing it in there, like building stuff and giving me free shit.
Absolutely.
And it's awesome. Kristen, I'm going to need you to finish. I have a plot of land that I leveled out. I need you to build a house there for me, all right, with gold. So thank you.
Absolutely,
you'll see it. Yeah,
Freddie.
it's near the homestead. But this is a game. We haven't played Battlefront in a couple of weeks, and a lot of that is my fault, and I'm so sorry. But this is what happens with the games. Like I play for a couple weeks and I'm
unbelievable.
Done.
Rem,
Yeah.
I need to play my video games. I need you to be there for me while I play my video games every freaking week. You let me down.
Yeah. No, you're
Let's
right.
start them up right now, boys.
Attention.
You're right.
We got to build some roads. We got to build some roads.
On Saturday, Ray, we're all going to get into Valheim together. We're going to play. We're going to build some Viking shit. We're going to kill some trolls. All right, I'm gonna fuck the motherfucking trolls up. They killed my man. They kept killing Randy over. We were playing the other night. All right, so let me talk to you about this real quick. All right, so Randy's like, I set up the server. We're good to go. Here's the info. So okay, cool. I bought the game. It's $20. All right, and I logged in, and Randy and Kristen were on. They're like, all right, hey, where are you? And I'm like, I'm right here. They said, turn on your map. And I said, all right, got maps on. What do I do? And they said, okay, we're gonna come get you. So, okay, but, in the meantime, Randy never said what to do, right? I'm standing around. I don't know. This is a game in development, so there's no tutorial. So I'm starting to walk around, and he's like, you got to build a bed.
There's a crow who tells you shit.
Okay, excuse me, Randy.
So many times.
And so I'm walking around, and then I see where they are on the map. So I try. I go for a little swim, and I go out to an island, and all of a sudden, something kills me. Like I die. I'm like, fuck, I just died. All right. So I tried swimming back out to get my stuff. I died again. In the meantime, it's been 25 minutes. I'm still waiting for Randy or Kristen. And they're like, Randy's all like, we have a raft. We're going to come get you. Don't worry. So anyways, Randy finally shows up. All right.
The wind wasn't with us.
Okay. Whatever. Randy shows up and he says, okay, Rem, follow me. We're going to go back to the camp. And I'm like, all right, sweet. We're going to hop on this raft. I'm going to be at their camp. I'm going to get all this cool shit. It's going to be great. Okay. Randy then says, we're gonna run because I don't want to use the raft again. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, so maybe it's not so bad. I can learn how to play the game a little bit. All right, we get to a spot. Randy decides, it's getting to be nighttime. We have to build a house. Instead of just building a little small house, he starts building this fucking huge goddamn house, and we don't have enough wood. But in the meantime, I'm making weapons and stuff.
Around.
And I'm starting. It's a mini tutorial, and it's fine. Okay. So the day comes again, and we start running back towards the base that they built. All right. And we're in the home stretch, and I've accumulated a bunch of stuff. I got stones, I got wood, I got weapons. All right. And I'm like, man, I can't wait to play with Randy and Kristen. It's gonna be so much fun. This is gonna be great. All right. We're in this prairie, and Randy never teaches me how to run. So I'm just walking and he's running, so he's way far ahead of me. And all of a sudden this big skeleton guy comes out and just fucking kills Randy. Like, boom. Randy's dead. I'm like, holy shit, Randy, are you okay, buddy? And all of a sudden, the skeleton guy comes out, boom, fucking kills me. I'm dead. I'm like, Randy, what the fuck happened? I have to start all the way back at the starting fucking point, okay? We had been running for 3 days, and I had to go all the way to the back because I had no bed to set my goddamn respawn point on. All right? So then Kristen's like, you know what, Randy, I'm just going to go get him in the raft. So Kristen comes and picks me up in the raft, and then she floats me on over to the base. Why did I waste 45 minutes of my goddamn life following fucking Randy through the map and then dying and having to do it all over again when he just could have fucking picked me up?
Rim, have you ever seen the show Survivor Man?
Yeah, I love that show.
I thought you would be really good on that show, so I figured we'd do Survivor Man, and the skeleton. Survivor Man never would have survived a skeleton. I'm just saying.
I mean,
so I wasn't prepared. He one-shotted my ass. I had like 89 health, and he was like, "Oh, boosh."
Randy, I don't blame the skeleton. Okay, all right, and I don't blame you for dying to the skeleton. I blame you for just not taking me over in the raft. All right, this is.
We have a ship now, so and a portal, so you don't even have to worry, boo.
Thank you. All right, somebody build my goddamn throne. All right, that's Kristen. Hell yeah. All right. Yeah, so Freddie is playing. So get Freddie into the server. So Randy has a server set up, and we only have room for 10. Okay, there's already 4 of us in. So if you want to get in with this shit and play some Valheim, get in the Discord and let us know. There's another thing I want to talk about. Oh, Ray, I do want to say that I'm sorry for your recent your loss recently. I know it was very hard for you, and we just want to acknowledge that the luxury car that you were borrowing for a couple of days is no longer in your possession. So if you want to take a minute to talk about your luxury car that you don't have anymore.
Yeah.
Did it drive for you?
So
like Randy's.
You had the privilege for like 4 days, and then it was gone.
You want to talk about privilege? Jesus Christ! It was like someone was stroking my cock and balls for 4 days straight. It was amazing. So I
got a Jesus Christ
had
story.
To take my car in.
Let me forget.
There's just warranty stuff. Mm-hmm. I just take it to the dealership, and they're like, "Hey, while we're doing this stuff, you want a loaner car?" I'm like, "Well, if you got one." I mean, my wife was right around the corner. We took 2 cars on purpose, so she could have easily picked me up. But I'm like, "Yeah, if you got one, might as well, right?" So they take me over to this car, and it's a 2020 Audi Q5 Quattro. Like 7,000 miles on it.
Look at this fucking guy.
And this is the loaner car.
How much does that retail for?
So if you bought that car used, $40,000.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm sitting here and my car honestly is maybe like if I took it to a dealership, they'd probably be like, I'll give you $5,000. Now they're gonna lowball me, but like I got an Audi Q5, but they'll lowball the shit out of you, right? But like, my car's not worth that much money. So essentially, they're loaning me this car worth, I don't know, exponentially worth a lot more than mine. And they're like, we don't even put a hold on your credit card. We're not Enterprise. We're so smart.
Oh, that's so awesome.
And they're like, I'm like, what about like what does it cost? They're like, don't worry about the mileage. I'm like, okay. I'm like, so what do I have to actually worry about? They're like, oh, just return it with as much gas in it as it had. I'm like, easy. So sure enough, like everything. I'm like, well, I'm fucking putting miles on this car. So we just everywhere we had to go. We're like, we got to go to IKEA to pick up something because we're finally getting some shelves around the TV downstairs. We're like, fuck it, let's take this car over there. And this shit doesn't even fit in the car. These shelves are like 8 feet long. It's sticking out the back. That trunk's open. We're driving down this road, trunk open, fucking.
I got a lot of hate
hoping that shit doesn't fly out the back. But you know what? Fuck it. It's not my car. I couldn't care less. I scratched that thing. I allegedly scratched the inside of the car a little bit.
Uh-oh.
And then it was like it comes to so as everyone may have heard, I work construction. So on Monday. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. I'm like, hey, we get a call, and it's like, hey, can you come out to this job site? And I'm like, well, I could use the company car, or I could take the rental car. So of course, I took the rental car, and it was so nice, just passing people. Oh my god, we were going down this like 2-lane road where there's a lot of orchards and stuff like that. And I'm fucking passing these cars going like 90 miles an hour because, you got to be able to step on the gas and pass these cars in a timely manner so as to not
get mileage for that, bro?
That would have been a good idea to get the mileage for it. I didn't think of it.
Yeah.
No, but what I actually did was I just paid for the gas for the car. So when I returned it, I actually didn't have to actually pay for any of the gas to begin with. But so for 4 days, from Saturday through Tuesday, that car's fucking insane, dude. The whole dashboard is a TV. It's just a TV, an iPad, a big giant iPad. The whole tachometer, speedometer, everything's it's just a TV screen. And then there's the whole dash mounted like iPad TV screen. And not only that, one of the trippiest fucking things, when you turn right, this little light illuminates on the side and lights up over there momentarily, almost like headlights that turn, but it just has like an extra little light. Like I was sitting, I'm like, what? I'm the man right now. And, I'm not anymore. I had to return it, so I'm back to being a low life.
That's how I felt in the Toyota Tacoma, man.
So 4 of those days that I was ignoring you, 4 of those were because I was just too good for everybody.
Yeah,
I was literally just too good for anybody. I mean, I'm a pimp. And the other 5 days out of the 7 days that I've ignored you guys, 4 of them because I was a pimp, 5 of them sexual exploits down in Argentina on peyote
and eating Oreos.
It's a little hurtful, Ray.
Nice, buddy.
Just a little, though.
Yeah.
My wife approved.
Good. All right. And finally tonight, I told you.
Banged.
Did you bang?
We might have just
in the rental car.
I don't know. Might as well have. Hey, and you know what happened when I returned it? They charged me $0 fucking dollars. Like they did not check that thing out. And you want to know what's actually really funny though? They were like, "Hey, freshly sanitized." I look down in between the seats. I look in between the seats. Fucking crumbs in between the seats. Other motherfuckers been eating in that car. Other people have been eating in that car and dropping their crumbs in between the seats. Even fucking rich people that can afford the really new cars. Yep, they do the same thing.
Yeah, you get car advice. Rich Dickman Show. Thank you, Ray. Finally,
I once bought a van for $450.
Yeah.
Because I wrecked my Dodge Avenger that I bought from my grandparents for $2,000.
Stabbing cabin, the whammy van.
And
what was your nickname for it?
And I didn't have full coverage. Uh-oh. But it was a Chrysler Town and Country. I called her Sharon because she was a real bitch sometimes.
It's like a cake song. You're writing a cake song.
Yeah.
No.
Sharon.
Got that one.
Used to have a Plymouth Voyager. That's what I learned to drive in. A couple weeks ago, I convinced my daughter that Jesus Christ's middle name was Robert. I don't know if you remember this. I told you that. Jesus Robert Christ. I don't know how we got.
And I corrected you. It's titty fuck.
Yeah, but I can't use that language around my children. So tonight at dinner, I was telling my daughter again that Jesus, his middle name is Robert. And around 32 AD is when he changed his name because he didn't want to be Jesus of Nazareth anymore. He wanted to be, this is Easter related. That's coming up. Okay. That's why I'm talking about this. And that he changed his name from Jesus of Nazareth to Jesus Robert Christ because everybody was calling him Christ. Right. So my wife looks at me. She's like, nuh-uh. And I said, what do you mean? Nuh-uh. Of course. It's Jesus Robert Christ. He changed his name legally in fucking 32 AD. And she's like, Jesus doesn't have a middle name. And then I said, oh, you're fucking right, he does. He absolutely has a middle name. It's Robert. Okay. And then so she starts asking the fucking Google Home, hey, Google, what is Jesus' middle name? And the Google doesn't know. What I'm trying to say is, Ray, my wife spent 25 minutes trying to figure out what Jesus Christ's middle name was because I had her convinced.
That's awesome.
Actually trying to figure
it out. Was she stunned when she found out it was titty fuck?
She was.
She's stunned.
Yeah, she
absolutely. That's awesome.
Now this is the real critical part. Did she ever say, Alexa or Google Home or whatever, is Jesus Christ's middle name titty fucking?
No, she didn't say that because the kids were up. But it was 15 minutes of my wife looking at me like, wait a second. Damn. Like she went to Catholic school all her life, and I went to Catholic high school, and that's where I became an atheist actually. But yeah, I
it only took me till 4th grade.
Full improv skills on this. I say, yeah, Jesus Christ He had a middle name. He didn't have a middle name. He was just Jesus of Nazareth. But because he represented all of the people, he didn't want to be just Jesus of Nazareth, right? He wanted to be Jesus Christ because that's what they called him. But, every good human being needs a middle name, especially back then, 32 AD, they needed middle names. And Robert was a very popular middle name. So he changed his name legally at the courthouse, all right, by the market that he turned all the tables over that one Passover Sunday. And he said, my name is Jesus Robert Christ. Okay, JRC is my initials. I had her going. It was great. I was so proud of myself. And then she started asking, "Hey Google, what's Jesus' middle name?" But every time she asked, she started laughing because I was like, it was funny. I don't know how that translates to podcast, but it was. Yeah, as we celebrate Easter,
it sounds like you're gaslighting your wife, Rim.
I don't even know what that word means. So maybe I was. I wasn't abusing her. Is that what that means? I didn't hit her.
You're providing her an alternate reality.
Oh, is that what gaslighting means? Alternate reality? Fuck, that sounds awesome. That sounds fucking cool. All right. Anyways.
Like other than what is real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Jesus Robert Christ.
Yeah.
Soon she discovered that the middle name is Harold. Jesus H. Christ. Harold. Yeah. Anyways, all right. What do we got? You got anything else? We're gonna wrap this one up because this is a weird one tonight.
Do you guys?
Oh,
I was called a hipster recently. Would you?
Yep.
Would you guys? Is that an accurate depiction?
Total fucking hipster.
Do you like craft beer?
Yeah, he likes craft beer.
I do. Yeah.
Do you wear flip flops and cargo shorts a lot?
Flip flops, yes. Cargo shorts, not at all.
You sure?
Do you play golf?
Yes, I'm sure. Yes, I play golf.
Do you play golf at stupid hours?
No.
Like 6 in the morning?
Normal times that the courses are open.
Fuck you, Ray. You do play golf at stupid hours, you liar.
So
how often do you shop at antique stores?
Never.
Do you live in California?
Oh, shit. You might be a hipster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you might be a hipster. So someone that I work with came into my office and said, do you listen to podcasts? And of course,
I got that once.
I say, well, yeah, I have. Why? And they go, well, do you listen to the H3 podcast? I'm like, I've never heard of it, but I've listened to a lot of podcasts. And they go, oh, well, yeah, you seem like someone that would listen to podcasts because you're a hipster.
Oh, God.
And I
did you immediately beat the shit out of them?
Yeah, no. So I'm like, what do you mean? Let's dive into this a little bit further. Like, what makes a hipster? Why do you think I'm a hipster? And they said, you have weird hobbies like playing golf and playing paintball, and that makes you a hipster. And I said, well, like what's the, we have a little conversation about like the podcast and stuff. And here's the thing. I'm not about to tell them that I do the podcast because, reasons. But at the conclusion of this, I say, so if someone were to like do a podcast, would you consider that hipster? And they said, yes.
Oh.
So by association, the two of you were hipsters.
Nah, fuck you.
I don't do a podcast.
Yeah.
We're all hipsters.
I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here and being myself, experiencing the time bubble as it flows through me.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
Ray.
Delightful.
Hipster Ray. I love it. It's fantastic.
Yeah. I'm a hipster.
All right. Hey, if you tuned into this episode because you heard Randy at NFHC and you wanted more Randy stories, listen, I got 150 more of these fucking things to do. We got to space this shit out, okay? So you're not getting them all at once. All right? You get little by little, okay? And Randy needs a break, too. Look at him. He's already fuckered to the fuck, all right? So we'll get more Randy stories next week.
Wait.
Yeah.
Listen here, Rim.
Yeah.
I'll tell you when I'm fuckered to the fuck, all right? Because right now I'm just a little bit tipsy. Yeah. All right? You're trying to come at me and say that I'm fuckered to the fuck when right now I'm not. I'm feeling within my faculties. I have my inhibitions in line and everything that I'm saying is coming straight from my heart because I wear it on my sleeves. And that's where it's most dangerous. It's kind of stupid, really, because people can really get at it on your sleeves.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
And you probably shouldn't put it there.
No,
but I keep it there because that's how much that I want to feel the world before I die. I want to feel with my heart on my sleeves, and I want to know
you got a heart on your sleeves
that you're my friend.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, speaking of sleeves, I gotta see. You guys think it's so interesting that I make up these stories or something?
You taking your clothes off?
Fans and all this stuff. I literally had a fan send me a T-shirt this week too.
Oh yeah,
Ray, you don't have fans.
Check this out. Oh, whoops! I lost my.
Oh, I thought you were going to show us your sleeveless T-shirt. Like, yeah, you definitely are a hipster. Supreme Warlord.
Look, I'm a Supreme Warlord dictator leader, and they.
Is that K-Stoff? Because I think K-Stoff's like your brother.
No, that's not K-Stoff. That was a legitimate #1 fan of the show. You guys don't realize the following we got. If you actually go into the Discord, it says my title is Supreme Leader. So this is a legitimate thing.
Who fucking gave you that title?
I got fans coming at me left and right.
Randy, you got to fix that. There's no Supreme Leader outside of me. This is who said.
Listen, Rim.
Yeah.
Listen, Rim, you gotta fucking fix patrons because ever since Kristen kicked me, I can't do shit. I can't adjust the patrons rules.
Yeah, why aren't you?
You gave patrons way too much power, and they probably shouldn't hear this episode.
You should be executive producer.
Because they have the power to kick people. They can cause a.
Why aren't you executive producer? You should be
server settings, roles. I cannot affect patrons. It's locked. Your highest ranked role. Please ask a higher rank or server owner for help.
You are the highest rank.
You can change whatever you want, but the T-shirt says it all.
Well, you're
yes, Supreme Leader. Can you fix the Discord role for patrons so they can't kick me again?
Yeah, that's
because I'm talking
Kristen.
too much.
Don't kick Randy. All right. Hey, who's saying the words tonight?
Long pauses?
Jesus Christ, you fucking...
Let's bring this baby home!
Yeah, see, Ray, you messed up. You could have had it right there. Thank you all for listening to the Rich Dickman Show. Number 151.
I pointed at you for 6 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, he gave you the cues. That's what I learned at Connecticut School of Broadcasting. Point at your partner when it's time to go. Boom!
Broadcasting.
Well, why are you laughing? That's for real. I went there for 3 weeks before I ran out of money and I had to stop.
It was worth it.
I'm really proud of you. Yeah, obviously, Rim, you learned a lot because look what you've done with that 3-week investment.
Yeah.
You have a podcast empire.
Yeah, for sure.
Really.
Yep.
Have you seen Boardwalk Empire? You're like Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
But you got to watch out because you're going to kill the wrong dude and his son's going to come and just take you out. Best ending to a show ever.
12 and a half listeners.
I just started watching that.
Oh. Yeah, good thing I don't watch it anymore. Oh, because we get to this shit here. Let's wrap this up. I got a couch coming tomorrow.
I got some Valheim to play.
Yeah, that too. Hey, we love it when you listen to us. Thank you so much every week for all these times that you've been here for us. Love you all. If you like what we do and you want to support the show, tell a friend and leave a review on your podcast player of choice. We love those reviews. So 5 stars, 4 stars, 1 star, whatever. But if you leave a 1-star review, make it funny. Jesus Christ, just fucking make it funny, right? But if you like us even more than that, check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/Rich Dickman. I said it earlier in the show, one more patron will get one more show every month, okay? That will be, oh God, my stomach's growling. I don't know why that's happening. One more show, one more patron equals one more show. And so instead of 4 Rich Dickman shows a month, you'll get 5 Rich Dickman shows a month. And it's going to be great.
And it might come out on a Tuesday.
It'll probably come out on a Tuesday, yes. But you also get extra stuff every week. We post the videos of the show there, and all the fun stuff that we do goes on the Patreon. Patreon.com/Rich Dickman. You get in there, check it out. If you get into the highest level, I'll send you a custom-made T-shirt. If you want your T-shirt to say Rem Fucks, I'll send you one that says Rem Fucks, okay? Or Randy is my Supreme Warlord, and I'd like him to fuck me. We'll put that on a T-shirt too. I don't care. Whatever you want. It's your
can we have our attorney look that over?
Maybe.
Okay, because I want my government censorship job to really work out.
Yeah.
That's my long-term goal.
All right. And at the beginning of April, I'm going to drop yet another liquor fueled on you. All right. 1 liquor fueled a month. All right. And the next one is, I believe it's
shit.
I believe it's vodka. I think it's the vodka one. Not sure. Find us online, richdickman.com for all of your Rich Dickman needs. Click the video tab and you'll see all of our video content, all the episodes posted on the YouTube channel, plus the Sarah Star non-porno porn, and of course the stupid shit I do as well. And of course, I'm saying of course a lot, don't say of course as much as I do. Click the merch tab, get yourself a t-shirt or a face mask.
Of course.
And if you hit that Amazon link, you will see the Eat the Rich shirt. Get your goddamn Eat the Rich shirt, okay? Wear that thing loud and proud. It's a beautiful shirt. All right. Get it. Get there.
Hey, Rem, can I call you out on the podcast again?
Yeah, okay.
Of course.
Can you get me in? So I never got my Patreon shirt. I've been waiting for it.
I've been asking you.
Can you get me an Eat the Rich shirt? Can you get me an Eat the Rich shirt and 5XL?
Okay, Randy.
5XL tall, if possible.
I spent that money on Valheim, so you're gonna have to wait till next month.
Okay, that's fair.
All right,
that's fair.
Hey, listen to all our friends.
Raft in Valheim, and then
listen to our friends at Not Free Consumption, and listen to our friends at Who Gives a Shit, Adam and CJ doing that stuff. And once again, thank you to Flow, Euphoria, and Joe Schmo for having me on their stream. And thank you, NFHC, for having Randy on last week. Check it out. It's the best episode they've ever done.
So much.
Finally made their show
They
good.
put me over so well.
Yeah. Rich Stickman Show at gmail.com.
Are real gems.
At Rich Stickman Show on Twitter, you can find executive producer Randy at Sir Zero with an E, or you can email him Sir Zero with an E at gmail.com. You can find producer Ryan at Ryan TRDS, my mother at Rem_Mama. I am at Rem Dickman, and of course there is Ray. Ray, how did they find you?
On Twitter at Jules Winfeld, but most especially call, text, FaceTime me 860-316-4776. I always answer. And if I don't, just leave a voicemail.
Yeah. And Randy, if someone was interested in joining us live every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, how would they do that?
bit.do/TRDS1.
What are you
That's
eating?
bit.do/TRDS1.
What's in your mouth? What are you chewing on?
A Parm bite.
Nice. Oh, I'm starving. God.
And I got a fresh Coca-Cola. Probably a bad idea this thing.
Oh, man. My liver.
Don't judge me, Ram. All right.
I'm drink my chocolate tea to
I'm
cleanse my
ashamed.
liver.
No, I'm not. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. All right. Hey, we'll see y'all next week back with number 152. Love you all. Thanks for listening. And
y'all freeze.
Good night.
Oh, this is creepy.
See ya.
Fuck y'all.
Is that the season
Everybody
4?
froze.
I love that you did the arm crossing too.
Everybody froze, man. That was fucked up.
We're not
like
frozen.
I said that, and then I felt low key judged, and I was like, these guys wouldn't judge me.
We literally hit the pause button. We all hit the pause button simultaneously.
Yeah.
We were like, nope.
Yeah.
Nope,
That's coordination.
Just nope.
Yeah.
Just nope.
Randy, I can't wait to call you tomorrow and coordinate our Auphonic upload.
You know, I'm kind of
I can't wait for it.
I'm offended because you text and you said, I want to call you Randy. I want to call you Ray. And apparently you did call Randy, but you didn't call me.
No, fuck you.
Called me without a preemptive text before.
Yeah, I asked for your permission, all right, because I know you're busy, all right? I was trying to be a gentleman about it. Usually when I call you, I know you're not busy because you've been texting us. And when you don't text us, I know. Yeah, so I said, hey, Ray, can you take a call? And no answer. I got no answer. I didn't hear from you for 3.5 hours. So I needed Randy. I needed somebody. And I said, Randy, can you take a call? And boom, my man hooked it up. Yep, that's it.
I've been waiting for that call since you told me to take a walk.
Hell yeah, let's go. We're going back 7.
And
8
when
years.
my old boss at Papa John's, I wish I could say his name because he is an angel, and he told me one time to stop being a goddamn victim.
Yeah,
and that changed my life.